Okay, we're going to do a quick tour of the front yard. These trees right here, there's 3 of them all tangled up, were originally in front of the driveway, blocking it, so my husband had to move them so we could get out and go to work yesterday or the day before, whatever day it was. You can see it's a pretty big base. It's probably about, I don't know, I would say 5 feet around, maybe a little bit bigger. Took out part of our fence, as you can see, and just mangled half of our gate when it fell. And let's get it over here. Here's another one in the front yard that just snapped and kind of fell over. We left quite a bit off of that one up there, which is all piled up right here. This is all from that one I just showed you. Tons of limbs everywhere, leaves everywhere. We've got probably 15 piles of shingles like this laying all over the yard that are still rolled up on top of the roof, just everywhere. The roof is tarped and it's still leaking. This is our big tree pile for the front yard in our well house. It's, I would say, probably 30 feet high, maybe taller. This one, this big limb right there, and then that big one right there actually snapped from up there. We lost the whole top of that tree. There's also places, I don't know if you can see that, in the tree, and then that tree over there where the limbs have broke, and they're just peeled and kind of hanging on in the tree. So we're going to lose those next time a big wind comes or anything. Let me get around the back side of our well house here. This is more trees all down and broke. This is a whole tree we lost. And this one snapped it at the top and it's just kind of leaning over against each other. Just all over the ground. Let me walk around here. This big limb here is completely separated from the tree and it's leaning on another limb. That's the only reason it's up and down instead of sprawled across the yard. Let's see if I can get through here. Said limbs and everything. This is one, it didn't actually snap it, it just kind of bent it over and it's laying everywhere. Ow. This one, it actually snapped this one. And the tree's leaning up against another tree, and we're going to lose part of our fence when we take that out. And all up in the trees, there's limbs and stuff that are still hanging there, like I said, that are broke. There's another one right there. And this is part of our tree pile from sitting right here. You used to be able to see the house. It was a clear shot. There was only 2 or 3 tree stumps, and now you can't even tell there's a house back there. So there's more trees, limbs, all through there. And if you kind of look, this is the tree pile and how it fell. It's nothing but just limbs after limbs after limbs and whole entire trees. And they all actually just fell into a pile. Like I said, we didn't put them there. That's just how they fell. Which is good for us, I guess. More limbs and limbs in the fence line. Let's see up here. You can see limbs hanging in the trees. You can see that up there where it snapped that tree just completely off. So that's a quick tour of our front yard. The backyard is much bigger and equally as bad. So that's it. We're still without power. It went off about midnight, whatever night it was the storms came, and OG&E still hadn't figured it out. They say that it could be 2 hours or it could be 2 weeks. They don't know where it's at or what the problem is, so hopefully we'll get power soon.